welcome back. Today I wanted to do a review on my new bike, my Niner ROS 9 Plus, size extra large. This is a new bike for me. I'd had a 1.9 from Niner, which I absolutely loved. Thought it was one of the most fun single speeds I'd ever ridden. But you know, after a while you get an itch for a new bike and I wanted something different. I had ridden a fat bike and I didn't really like it very much, but I did see the benefit in the plus size tires. And since I liked a lot of the other Niners I had ridden, I thought I would give this one a shot. And I'd really been intrigued by the plus size bikes ever since I saw the Krampus come out. Anyway, so I got this as a frame, fork, and wheel set. I'm not sure if that's still available or not. The wheels are the Stand Hugo wheels, which I will do a separate review on. Just will mention right now, I know they've gotten a lot of negative reviews, but these are the next generation or the second generation wheels, and so far they've been really good. So I built this up as a single speed, which did require a hub conversion because the rear hub was set up for a 11 speed. That was pretty easy. I've got another video that shows how I did that. But once that was done, I set it up, and I really like single speeds. You know, I've been riding single speeds for years. They're quiet, they're simple, low maintenance, and that's just one of the things that appeals to me. Now, in terms of the single speed, I've had different types of chain retention. I've had eccentric bottom brackets, I've had sliding dropouts, and I really just think that the eccentric bottom brackets really work the best. I've had sliding dropouts and they just never held. I had a Gary Fisher Superfly, and it wouldn't last a ride without the chain getting super slack. So I've had a number of different eccentric bottom brackets. I've had a couple of different rig frame and forks. I've had Specialized, I've had a singular Swift. I had the 1.9, and I really think it works well. You know, the Bioeccentric 2, which is Niner's specific EBB, I think works great. I don't have any creaking. It's really got minimal slippage. I keep an eye on it and check it every couple of times, and overall it does a really good job of keeping that chain the way I want it. The biggest thing I had to get used to on this bike was the wheels and tire size, and it took me a little bit to really figure out what the PSI was that I needed. I actually found out that it was going to be a lot less than I had anticipated. I ended up running about 11 PSI in the front and 13 in the back. And that gives me the best combination of traction, low rolling resistance, the bike isn't bouncing all over the place, and I'm not bottoming out when I hit roots and rocks. As far as the frame geometry goes, I was surprised to see that the wheelbase is actually a little bit shorter than on my standard 29er 1.9 that I had from Niner. So overall the bike looks long, but it actually is a little bit shorter and still retains a lot of the maneuverability you would have on a regular 29-inch wheel. The chain stays are a tad bit longer, but still overall relatively short and makes the bike pretty nimble. You know, I think the bike is really comfortable, it's pretty fast, it's a lot of fun to ride, and it really is my go-to bike for any of the trails I ride locally in my area in Massachusetts. It climbs great, you know, the short stages I think really help with that. Going down, it's really a great bike to ride. It lets you do some aggressive lines because of the slack head angle. Now, of course, I ride fully rigid, so you do have to be a little bit more selective in the lines that you choose, but it handles it quite well. The frame does have a port, so you can have a dropper post and have the integrated cable through there. Personally, I've never found a need for the dropper post. A lot of the places I ride don't have downhills that are long enough to, I think, necessitate one, so that is something that on my bike is unused. So this is my fourth Niner, I think, so I guess I'm sort of becoming a Niner or a little bit of a Niner fanboy. I will say this though, I am a little bit disappointed that it only has one water bottle mount on it. I'm not a big fan of wearing a pack. I prefer to just have a couple of water bottles, my tools in a seat bag, and have my back unencumbered. So I wish they had two water bottle mounts. That being said, I don't really drink all that much, and one water bottle typically get me by. So there you have it. It's my extra large Niner ROS 9 Plus, set up fully rigid, set up single speed, and it's my go-to bike. It does everything I want it to do, and it does it well. So check out Niner's website for more information. If you have any specific questions, feel free to hit me up, find my contact information, and let me know. That's it for now. Otherwise, I will see you on the trail sometime soon. Ride on.